What's poppin', people? It's your boy Chris Thomas, and you are tuned in to another episode of Silly Scribbles, the series where me and my viewers collaborate to make a new piece of audio-visual story art every single episode. Now, before I go on, I just want to give a quick shout out to everyone who's been watching, showing love in the comments and getting involved. It's amazing that we're only on episode 3 and already the concept is coming to fruition. Now I'm going to explain the concept in a bit more detail in about 40 seconds, but first of all, I just want to share with you why I'm so excited about this episode. So we have 3 people collaborating with myself to make this episode. The first person is Joanne, aka Foulmouth Joe, who is a comedian and voice actress from Cork Island. She's said she will read the script. Absolutely blessed to have her involved. We've also got a artist from York, England called It's Bledley, who said he's going to do the inking and the colouring. He's such a talented artist. I'm super excited about this. And last but not least, we have the suggestion for today's story, which was put in the comments from last episode by the Nordskov from Sweden, who has requested that this episode's story art is about punk goblins who live in the sewer. What a sick suggestion. So excited to get cracking on this, man. My mind is bubbling already. So before we get right in that story, let me explain to you how the concept of Silly Scribbles works. So the concept's pretty simple. Every episode we make a 1 to 2 minute piece of audiovisual story art together, and there's 3 ways that you can get involved. Number 1 is you can suggest the idea for the sketch in the comments below. Every episode I pick one of those suggestions and I'll write a 1 to 2 minute sketch about it. Number 2 is you can read the script. So you fancy yourself getting involved for the crack, or you fancy yourself as a voice actor, hit me up in the comments. I'll send you a script by email. You record it on your phone, do it by yourself, do it with your pals, do it with your nan. Everyone's welcome. Send it back to me. Number 3 is you can do the visuals. So we're looking for people who want to do the illustrations or animations. We're not looking for mad talent, we're just all creative creatures, and everyone is welcome to get involved, whatever standard. So if you want to do that, hit me up, I'll send you a script. You have fun with creating visuals for it, send it back to me. I mix it all together with some sound effects. Bingo bango, we have our episode's piece of story art. So now I need to find a nice place to sit and write this episode's sketch, so come along with me, let's go. Boom, just found this lovely spot to sit. We are at a really tall, really mossy tree. Looks like a brilliant place to write a story. It's lost in the woods, so hopefully it doesn't take me too long to write a sketch. Even though it's such a sick topic, I know I'm going to want to really get into it. Punk goblins who live in the sewer. Shout out to the Nordskov for suggesting it. If you are watching this and you've got an idea for the next episode sketch, please drop it in the comments. I'm going to read them and pick one for the next episode, so it could be your idea. Once I've written this sketch, you're going to see it going to It's Bledley, the artist. He says he's going to do a little video to share with you guys the process he's going through. I'm really excited to see that, so you guys should be too. And then in about 1.5 to 2 minutes time, you're going to see the final product of this episode's Silly Scribbles script, so stick around to see how it turned out. Also, if you haven't liked and subscribed, please do. Apparently it only takes a little lazy like and it helps boost the channel. If you like the idea and the ethos of Silly Scribbles, man, if you haven't subscribed already, please do. It'd be great to build momentum. Even though we've got 73 subscribers already, I'm really proud of that. I've only had 2 episodes. But yeah, please do. Without further ado, I'm going to get scribbling this sketch. Let's go. So, an unruly, ugly green creature that smells like sewage. But enough about you, let me share with you my train of thought here. So, after a bit of brainstorming, I figured goblins and punks were pretty similar. They're both rebels ostracised by society who live by their own rules. Sick. But I figured I needed to establish some of their differences to draw a bit of humour from. The main ones I settled on were that punks are all about solidarity and unity in the community, and goblins are kind of better known for being savage and treacherous, so I had a little bit of conflict to start from there. Now, I really wanted to draw on the mythological side of this one, so in the end I ended up settling for, rather than the usual comedic sketch, I told this story in the form of a poem, for a little curveball in there, and it's not even a particularly comedic poem, so if you're only here because you wanted a cheap giggle, here's a couple of funny noises that will hopefully make up for it. Now, there's me doing some drawings, pretty cool. If you'd like to be this cool and you want to do the drawings next episode, hit me up in the comments straight away, man. Let me know and I'll reach out to you. So after I've done the drawings, I pinged them over to the marvellous It's Bledley.
Hey everybody, it's Bledley. When asked if I would like to work on some drawings about punks and goblins, my answer was yes, absolutely. This kind of thing is right up my street. I came to an arrangement whereby Chris would sketch the rough pencils and send it to me to do a pass with the inking and the colours. It's kind of comic book style where you have the penciler, the inker and the colourist. I would just aim to try and give them a bit of enhancement. In some cases maybe I added a bit of volume or some anatomy to the figures, maybe introduced a bit more environment and some little character touches and details of my own. It was very fun to work on. I dropped everything just to do colouring in of goblins every day because, you know, that's the kind of life we all strive for.
Wow, have truer words ever been spoken? Make sure you follow It's Bledley's YouTube channel. The links to his socials are in the YouTube comments, as are the links to the socials for Joe Heffernan. Now to share with you this episode's piece of Silly Scribbles collaborative story art. Enjoy.
Wretched sewage deep in sewers where even flies can't hack it, slither creatures with the skin of toads in black leather-studded jackets, bickering and squabbling, scurrying and hobbling. Mohawks protrude the scaly scalps of sewer-bound punk goblins. The Goblin King enforced a strict routine of brewing grog and getting drunk, and mosh pits in the cesspit. We are the punks! When Thanger arrived one rancid morning, dressed in a tutu and head of feathers, the Goblin King hissed, "You're a traitor to the punks if you don't wear black boots, spikes and leathers." "Never!" cried Thanger. "I still sing the rebel shanties and I'm not a putrid poser. I still feast on slugs and newts and have the odour of an ogre. But safety pins, big boots and patches deep down, it's never been me. I'm born to wear a tutu. In these sewers be. And if you don't accept me for it, I'll clobber you with my club and eat your bones." The Goblin King was outraged. "Dead or alive, minions! Catch that fiend!" But not conforming to the king's demands was the most punk thing they'd ever seen. The goblins stood defiantly with Thanger and her choices. They slayed the king and wore his skin for repressing goblin voices. A new era dawned of stylistic freedom for every cretinous creature. Thanger wore a crown of bones as she was elected as their leader. But punk goblins always share their wealth, so her announcement left them puzzled. "From this point forth, you must pay me a golden nugget for every goblet of grog you guzzle." Enraged, they united in mutiny and boiled Thanger's bones to gunk because expressing who you are is fearsome, but charging your friend's gold for grog, well, that's not very punk.
There we have it, another episode of Silly Scribbles wrapped up. That was so much fun to make, honestly. I want to just give a heartfelt thank you to It's Bledley and Joanne Heffernan and to the Nordskov. I feel like you guys really contributed to make something quite special there. I love how, you know, with this platform that we've got here, you know, one person can give the seed of an idea and people from around the world who've never even met can come together and collaborate in a process that grows an idea into something like this. I think it's really special and really beautiful, and I'm feel really privileged to be a part of it. So thank you everyone for watching, allowing this to be a thing. Next episode obviously is contingent on you guys getting involved. If people don't step forward to get involved, we can't make the next episode. And obviously at the moment we've got quite a small pool of viewers, so you know, maybe that'll be easier if hopefully we end up with a bigger crowd of people watching, be more people getting involved. But at the moment, kind of waiting on people to get involved. If you're sitting on the fence, feeling a bit shy about it, don't be shy, step forward, hit me up in the comments. And like I said, you don't have to be of a particular talent level to be involved. This is just playtime for adults. It's just you know, a creative space for everyone to come in and have fun for the sake of being fun. So get involved. What else have I got to say? I think that's it. Just thank you everyone for watching, and yeah, big up yourselves, and I'll catch you on the next one.